Hello.
Welcome back to Dumb Fact Friday. Woo. Dumb Fact Friday. Dumb Fact Friday. Woo. Dumb Fact Friday.
It's going to be fun.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dumb Fact Friday. We're here with Monty, and we're here with Michelle. Hell yeah! I don't think we've ever been on a stream together, so I'm a little bit excited. I'm not gonna lie.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
We sure haven't.
I'm excited. We've been tertiarily interactive, but haven't gotten to directly interact before. So we should let you introduce yourself, and then I'll give a little bit of a brief history. Everybody, this is Michelle.
I'm Michelle from Alabama, United States of America,
Hell yeah!
and I and I'm a good gal. I have my own channel, and I'm a grandmother of 6, 7, 8, 9,
that's
maybe.
an army.
Maybe.
I have a lot.
Who could
I sure
know?
do.
Who could know how
Yeah,
many?
yeah. I have 4 grandsons and 3 granddaughters. So,
That's adorable. Tell us a little bit about your channel. What does your channel do?
well, I'm kind of trying to revamp it a little bit right now, but we've been playing a lot of trivia right now. I'm fixing to do a couple big streams on because I wanted to go more to mental health issues and stuff like this. So I've got 2 pretty big streams coming up soon. One on homelessness in the United States, Canada, and the UK. And then another one that I'm planning on doing is bullying.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple of these. I'm very curious. I know I come off as a little bit caustic when it comes to politics. I promise I won't cause trouble in your side chat. I promise. I promise.
That's fine.
I won't
That's
online
fine.
bully you.
No, I stay away from your political stuff. So I really try to stay away from politics altogether, online because that can really upset people. So
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Respectable choice to make.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's not for
just
everyone.
yeah, so Michelle is here to talk to us a little bit about the company and what's gone on. And I do want to let Michelle sort of tell us her story about how she kind of met that group of people, got in with that group of people, and got out with that group of people. But just briefly, Michelle used to stream with Megan, and when she stopped streaming with Megan, got a bunch of flack. So let's hear her story up until you ended up witnessing in the court case.
Okay.
Take your time.
How I initially met Megan and them was through Steve, believe it or not. I met Steve first.
Was it Steve? Is it Steve? God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. I started helping him on his Facebook page because he had lost all of his moderators or whatever. But I didn't know the
wonder what
backstory.
happened.
Well, see, I didn't know the backstory. I just knew that he had lost them.
Of
Okay.
course, yeah.
So I started doing that. Then that's how I met Megan. I met Megan first. Blame Steve. What's
Hashtag
Steve?
He's causing problems everywhere.
Yeah. But anyway,
This fucking
so
guy.
he that I met Megan first, and then I started, talking to Megan some, and she was modding over there too. Through that interaction, I met Veda. I was introduced to
That makes
Veda
sense.
by Megan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then I'm gonna have to keep my eyes off that chat because I get busy reading it and then I can't remember where I'm at.
Oh yeah. Don't ignore them for a hot minute. I'll keep it. If they're
Yeah.
asking questions, I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Okay. So then I started helping Veda on several of her pages. She had like 15 back in the day,
Yeah.
and she had a lot of channels and stuff. And I started helping her on her channel, modding for her. That's the first time I ever modded on a channel was for Veda. And then that went on for a little while. Then what did Megan got upset with Beta? Beta had she asked us all for our IDs.
So she
Beta asked
did.
us,
Oh.
yeah, yeah. She asked us for
Can you
our
elaborate a little
IDs.
bit on that?
Yeah, well, she asked us for our IDs and said it was because she couldn't get her Facebook pages monetized. I guess she did not have an ID, but she kept saying they wouldn't accept her ID. Well, if you have a valid ID, they're gonna accept it, right?
Yeah,
So
that's very that's very tricky.
there
Yeah.
was one lady that did, in fact, send her ID before we were able to get to her and say, "Oh, don't do that. Don't send her her ID." So I got suspicious of her. I started talking to Megan about it, and that's when the problem started between her and Megan. That's when Megan went on um, Moderate's channel and had her breakdown and all
Yeah.
that stuff, and um,
That was hard
Megan
to
and I
watch.
were
That
still
was
good, so we started her channel. Or actually, at first, it was our channel.
Yes. I
Everything
remember
we
that.
did together. And I told her at the time, because I was trying to get my disability started. It had not started yet. And I told her at the time, Megan, if you are going to do anything extra with this channel where you have to pay, I can't pay you any money.
Right.
Oh, no, 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 I'm not going to do that. But if I do, I'll pay for it. Well, that eventually got thrown back in my face because she was paying for StreamYards after a certain period of
Why?
time. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
if
But
she's
anyway,
using it, what's the problem? Like, that is so petty and cheap. Like,
yeah.
come on.
Let me look at how
Yeah, yeah.
expensive StreamYards even is.
Yeah, have a look at it. But still, like,
Yeah,
if
Well, I
yeah.
she's
mean, that's
using
what
it,
I
what's the
used too, and I
problem?
just paid for it for a year, and it was $435 for the
For
year.
like the
That's
But
whole
I'm
fair.
really interested
thing.
in using this. But I watched a tutorial on this today, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's way above
What's
my."
up?
vMix is complicated and a little
Yes,
bit
yes,
complex. It's really
yeah,
good
Is my
once you get
sound not good?
used to it, but it's a bit of a it helps if you
oh
have somebody
god,
walk you through it.
oh my god. Well, yeah, because I was watching that tutorial today, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's way above my pay league." But anyway, so she has the breakdown, and then
Yep.
we're not having anything to do with Beta anymore. We start her channel. We're doing good with it. Then she wants to first of all, she brings Wolf in.
Right.
Testing.
And, and Wolf is, he's in there with us. And every time
You're good, Monya.
she blamed me for always wanting to do the drama streams. How, if
I
you,
can sorry, I can confidently say that's Megan. She's into
yeah,
drama.
Yeah, if you
Nobody else
listened
is.
to those drama streams, 99.9% of the time it was her and Wolf talking back and forth.
A lot
Not
of the
me. I
time,
might.
it seemed
Still.
the couple that I watched, it looked to me that they were spending a lot of time using you as like the jumping off point. Like we're explaining what's going on to Michelle, so that way
Yeah,
we can then expound and talk about whatever it is that we want to talk about.
right. Yeah. That's what it was.
And
Because
you were going in
I,
blind, yeah.
yeah, I didn't know a lot of the people we were discussing.
Mm.
I was new to this community. I had been in the beauty community for years
Right.
on my other channel. So, then it was just a mess. Then she brings in Zaya
Yes.
as
Oh,
another
that.
co-host, which at that point in time I saw myself going way down to the bottom of the food chain, right?
I
So I
see,
thought,
yeah.
yeah. And then we meet Linda. Now, I don't know if y'all know the story on Linda or if you have followed it or whatever, but Linda, Megan's computer was going on the fritz. She would all the time have to go out and come back in.
Yep.
Linda offered to buy her a new computer. Okay. So there were two computers. bought from Amazon. The first one was sent to one of those storage boxes there where Megan lived because Linda didn't want her to have to give her her home address. So she sent it to one of those storage boxes. Well, that computer was signed for by a guy named Dave. And Megan claimed to have never gotten it. Well, Linda later figured out that Dave was actually Lloyd.
Oh.
Yeah. And that computer had been picked up. The second one that she ordered and sent was sent to Megan's address, and Linda had a picture of, the package sitting right outside Megan's door. Megan said she
Got the
never
proof
got
of
it.
delivery.
So that's computer
What?
number 2. Yeah.
What?
Said
How do
said
you
she never
forget a
got it.
computer? No, oh, okay, she never got it. What?
She
Yeah.
definitely never got it, Vanya.
Yeah. Either one of them. So then,
Athens in the chat says just like the court papers.
correctly.
It
Yeah.
must have been it must have been her disabled niece or whatever who picked up the
Oh my
computer.
God. Um, I've seen Megan on
I
a
have seen her too.
live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is not a disabled cousin or
No.
whatever you want to
Well,
call
it might be a disabled person, but it's just Megan.
Yeah. That's true. So
I don't know.
So
She could have a disability.
Oh god.
if lying has got to be a disability of some kind.
No.
Opening your mouth and everything that comes out of it be a lie has got to be something wrong. So then, Linda found out through Wolf that the whole time that I had been streaming with Megan, that I had been doing it from my, at that time, Android phone.
That's crazy. I remember hearing about that and being like, that's impressive. How are you doing that?
I was doing it. So then, yeah.
That's
So
impressive.
then, Linda sent Megan $300, 300 or 350. I think it was $300, and she turned around and sent me $300. The next day, I have my laptop, my headset, and my mouse all sitting at my house, ready to go. Linda started asking Megan about hers like 4 or 5 weeks later, and I have shown the screenshot of the DM that Megan sent me, wanting me to lie to Linda, saying that yeah, she had gotten it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be a party to that. But during all this, Linda had also sent her money to have her van fixed. She said her van tore up, and Linda sent her X amount of dollars. Sent her X amount of dollars to pay her cell phone bill like several months. Sent her money. The last bit of money that Linda sent her was to pay an electric bill, but that's the only money that Linda told Megan that she was going to have to pay her back for. And it was like $200 and something. And she was going to have to pay her back that next Friday because she got paid on either Thursday or Friday. Well, lo and behold, that Thursday or Friday, for some odd reason, she didn't get paid.
Wow.
So she didn't pay Linda back that Friday. Well, Linda said, okay, the next Friday. Well, that next Friday never came. So when we added it all up, it was like over $2,200, $2,500 that Linda was out. Then Megan got mad at Linda. This is how Megan and I broke up or whatever. Linda got mad. They got mad at each other, but Megan was really dishing her to me in DMs, which I have shown.
Yep.
And she told me I had to choose between her and Linda.
Wow.
I never made a choice. The next day, I was out of all the YouTube stuff done,
Oh, like
gone.
did she kick you out or?
Yes, she kicked me out. She blocked me on all social media.
Well, because like,
Wow.
she knew like even giving that ultimatum was a stupid ultimatum to give in the first place.
Yeah.
Even from her
That
selfish point
was
of view, right? From her selfish point of
Yes.
view, she's asking you to choose between somebody who has willingly supported you from a monetary point of view and
Right.
fucking Megan.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And I was like, I never. I told Megan, I was like, I'm not doing that, Megan. I'm not doing that. How can you ask a person to do that? How can you? That would be like me coming to you, Chess. You and I being close friends, and say, "Okay, I really don't like Manya, so you're going to have to choose between Manya and me."
Right.
You know, I mean, that's
you it's giving an ultimatum that you have no standing to be giving in the first place. And like
right. Absolutely.
she
Yeah.
knows that's why she blocked you immediately. Cuz she
Oh
knew
yeah.
she was
Yeah.
worthless.
I think it was
That's
just a distraction. I think it was just a distraction so that, while you're thinking she could like kick you out of YouTube and stuff so that you're not expecting that to happen. And
oh
maybe
yeah.
just
Yeah.
I think so she already decided the minute, the Belinda thing started. Sorry, what's her name? Sorry again. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't want to get the
Linda?
name wrong.
Linda.
Linda.
Hey Maggie. Hey Maggie May. Yeah. Linda.
As soon as the Linda's, the questioning of the money started, Megan knew, and you showed integrity around that. Megan knew
Yeah.
that you're not someone she can just emotionally manipulate or make excuses to. So I think so from there she started plotting and planning already.
I
So
have a
Oh,
yeah, not
question.
absolutely.
I have a question.
Okay.
How aware are you or were you about or are you at all about Megan's history with Dottie?
Just what she's told me, and mostly what she told me had to do with the the Christmas thing,
The Christmas
and
fundraiser
then
thing?
some money that Dottie was supposed to give her, and it took her like a couple 2 or 3 months to give it to her or something. So I never paid much attention to it really because I wasn't interested in it.
That was so
That's
long ago at this point too.
yeah, yeah. I don't know Dottie. I've never heard anything that Dottie's done. At first, I thought Dottie was Bullhorn Betty. If you could,
Oh.
what?
yeah, that's what
That's
I
funny.
thought at first. Excuse me, y'all. I'm chilly. Yeah. So at
I'm sitting
first,
on my
that's
burrito blanket.
yeah, freezing.
Get
So
comfy.
Oh, yeah.
anyway, yeah, she what is a burrito blanket?
Allow me to
You
show you.
distracted her.
Okay.
It is a blanket that has a burrito printed on it. It's a tortilla.
Oh, I thought maybe it might be heated or something. Is it heated? That's kind
No,
of cute.
it's just a blanket. Hold on one second. Let me just look. It's a giant circle. It's a giant circular blanket that looks like a tortilla.
That's cute.
My sister gave it to me for Christmas.
That's cute. I like that.
Her
Only
sister
you,
gives you the
Jess.
cutest shit on the planet. I've observed that. Her sister has got a very good eye, and she
I
knows
am now a
exactly what this
burrito.
goblin needs.
Absolutely, that's cute.
That's why we
Oh
have
my
a burrito
gosh.
goblin on Twitch, don't we? And here, do we
Uh,
have it on YouTube also? The burrito goblin, the emote
No, it's only on Twitch right now.
on Twitch. Yeah,
Okay,
we have got an
so
emote with burrito.
now sort of that's how you got in with them.
yeah.
Just to sum up, you got in by being friendly with Steve and trying to help him with whatever Facebook bullshit he was trying to do. Then got
Yeah.
in with Megan, who got you in with Veda,
Veda.
who got you out with Veda, who got you in with who she then brought Wolf in. Can you tell me a little bit more about, you said Zaya? I don't really know anything about this woman outside of she's
Yeah, who
just
the
a
fuck is
bitch.
this chick?
Like, where did she come from?
She had evidently been on Twitter prior. She came back. When she came back, she gets in touch with Megan. But the reason she had left in the first place was this is the story I was told. The reason she left in the first place was because of all the crap that was going on with Megan at the time. This is prior to me knowing her. That's really
So,
all I know about her.
so it seems to me, now you guys can correct me if I'm wrong and let me know what you think, and in the chat, let me know what you think. Is it just me, or is Megan a revolving door?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She's a revolving door.
Oh,
I think Zaya's handle is Zaya Rose. I think
Right.
previously when she was on the first time, it was Marie Rose.
Oh, I recognize that name. Okay.
Okay.
I
Okay.
see. All right. Understood. Understood. Chat
Okay.
is saying yes, Megan is a revolving door. One in the
Yeah.
chat
Go
if
right
you think she's a
down,
revolving
right
door.
down.
2 in the chat if you think, I don't know, something else.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. So I'm not totally clear which one Megan is. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, there's a couple people that are in and around that have like are newer and aren't very familiar with like the whole company dynamic.
Okay.
Um
If it helps any, she has her channel is Taboo Topics,
yeah.
which just got demonetized. I don't know if y'all knew that.
Yeah, I was gonna show this
Oh,
to
we
you
know
guys
that.
and give you guys the heads up on this one. It seems like somebody's been losing videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Negative
Yeah.
7,545, negative
Yes, her
2,271.
Yeah. I know.
In the last
I
15
looked at
days,
that.
almost
member
negative
is gone.
10,000.
Yeah, I looked at that
Her membership
yesterday.
is gone.
Yeah.
That's the view count. The 51 videos are gone in the last 14 days. Now keep in
Aw,
mind that
Megan.
these numbers we're looking at are a little bit skewed because if she's adding any videos or getting any views, it's gonna mean that these numbers are not exact to what is the like 100%. So give or take, right?
I don't think she's doing anything on that channel right now. I think everything has been moved to Wolf's channel.
Yeah. Well,
Everything.
okay. Yeah, Megan pretends that she's not. She pretends to be like this mental health advocate. She pretends like she cares about bigger topics and then spends all of her time just talking shit. And it's not even like interesting talking shit. It is like the most schoolyard mundane vulgar for the sake of being vulgar about whoever she doesn't like that day.
And it's repetitive.
Oh, it's very
Repetitive.
repetitive. Yeah.
I mean, they're going back to look at stuff that they have shown 150 times already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
don't have any content unless we give them any. If we don't give them attention, they don't have anything to stream about.
Yes.
And watch
Yes.
them clip this thing and just screech about this in
Oh,
their
yeah.
in their episode, next episode.
Oh yeah, he's going to because I put a post up on my Twitter earlier, Monya, and I tagged you in it for you to be able to look at
Oh,
it
you did?
because
Oh, okay. I'll
yes,
see. I'll see.
yes,
I
yes. It's straight from
have or how
Do
prepared
you
are
have?
you to deal with the fallout? Because you dealt with a bunch of fallout as well, right? And you're gonna get more flack for just even coming to talk to us.
it doesn't bother me at all. If
Hmm.
it bothered me, I wouldn't be here.
Fair enough.
I knew. Yeah, I knew. I know. And what are they to be afraid of? They're going to get on there and Wolf is going to talk 1,000 miles an hour, spitting all over his screen, and nobody's going to be able to understand what he's saying because he's so excited. And Megan's going to call me every 4-letter word and 5-letter word that's known to mankind.
Idiot, dumbass.
Every kind
Dumbass.
of
That's a
bitch
favorite
which I
word.
can be.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me. I mean, not a bit.
Good on you.
It never has.
Good on you.
That's good.
Never
on you.
has. So
I think if it was gonna bother you, we'd be tentative about having you on, only because of like concerns.
Yeah.
But
no.
so, all right. So, what was the follow when you left? What did you sort of experience from this group of people?
Well, we went back and forth for a long time.
Mhm.
I started doing streams on them, and then they'd turn around and do streams on me, and then I showed all. I never ever really wanted to show the DMs, but it got so bad that I was like, you know what? I don't give two F's if I show these DMs with her. So I did. And then, of course, they do a stream, and every freaking DM that I had shown, I guess they went in there and altered every one of them.
Really?
So none of them matched. Um, and I was like, how do you do that? How do you, I'm, like I told you a minute ago, I'm dumb as a box of rocks when it comes to doing stuff
You were
online.
streaming from an Android phone. We get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
That doesn't mean you're
I don't,
stupid. It just means you're inexperienced.
absolutely. And,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to fix a screenshot or fix a DM or whatever for nothing in the world. But obviously somebody does, because just about every one of them had been altered. I didn't watch that I wasn't watching their content all the time. I was going off of what people were sending me.
Right.
And
Risky.
so then I would go back and look at it, and it took me 10 minutes to figure out, like, boy, that's a crock of shit,
Well, you have the original, so
Yes, I do. So, but anyway, that's what happened there. Went back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth for a good period of time. Then I thought to myself, you know what? This ain't worth it. This
yeah.
is ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. So I stopped, and then Megan, they were like, "Oh, she won't be able to stay stopped. She won't be able to stay stopped." Well, I have. I haven't had nothing about them on my channel in a long time.
Yeah.
In a long time.
Yeah, I went looking and
So
it's been a while.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's been a while. So it just wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for me. It wasn't
Yeah.
getting us anywhere. Nobody was growing, you know.
Right.
Um, and like I said, it was the same stuff all the time. But I think what really got to me was when Megan and Zaya said something about me on a stream one night about me having to drag my oxygen in my walker with me or something. Anyway, it was
Oh, these are the
uh,
mental. This is the mental health.
the
Promoting
And the
and
disability
healthcare
shaming.
worker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, actually, they were disability shaming.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
It's like, wow.
yeah, and then Cindy heard it. Selfie Queen Cindy, and she was on stream with me, and she flipping went off. Like, she went off on them. So after that, I think that was probably close to the last stream that I did at that time
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen
about
these
them.
people go after people for having disabilities, for having any kind of mental health issues. If they don't have anything directly to talk about, they'll make ones up. Like, this is
Right.
pretty consistent with what we've seen.
Yeah, but then jump on you, make up bullshit saying that you are um, addict shaming Megan, being racist to Wolf,
Right.
or what everybody that he doesn't like is a racist to him, and it makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, it is very
I mean,
much like the anybody who doesn't like me is a Nazi. Anybody who I don't agree with is a racist, or who
yeah,
doesn't agree with me, I guess. Yeah.
yeah,
is
They were
racist.
they were still, I think, in the latest stream they were trying to again and again convince everyone that I said the N word, but I never said the N word.
I think
Again
my
and again.
favorite
Oh,
I'll
I've
play it
heard that.
again.
Yeah,
I'll play it again. And I was just like, where? Where did I say that? I'm
yeah.
just
Give
reading
me
the
the
comments
proof,
in the live
right?
chat.
Yeah,
No, they're playing
give
a
me
clip
the
and they're
proof.
saying that's where I said it, but they can't pinpoint the exact word I said it. It's like
Because you didn't. Go figure. One of the things that gets
That's
me about
ridiculous.
it is every time these people go after somebody for something, it's usually them that are doing the thing, or they're
Right.
the ones with the issue.
projection.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, and that's been said to them on countless occasions.
Oh yeah.
It's been talked about and it's been said. What y'all are saying that this group of people, you're one they refer to as the trolls or the clowns. What you're saying that they are doing is exactly what you all are doing.
Right.
You know, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's pretty. It's a
They,
mixture of projection and hypocrisy, in my opinion.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
I think
You're exactly right.
they they do the things and they try to get ahead of it by saying, "Oh, look, they did it, so we are justified to what we did." So that's what they try to do. They try and jump
Yeah.
ahead of what they're doing, and they look like idiots in the end. And it was
One
like,
of my
Yeah.
favorite things is never having to address their videos because if they ever play anything I say, it debunks whatever they're trying to say at the time already, so I never have to do anything. I'm lazy as hell, man. If I don't have to do it, I ain't gonna do it. There was one time, I shit you not, Erin was trying to review something I had said. She paused, and I was just like, oh, but you guys were saying Charlotte was the one sending these emails. So what is the, now you're saying it's not or whatever? Why would you say, so explain. And then she paused and was like, we never said Charlotte did that. We never said Charlotte did that. Then when she went off on her tangent, then she hit play. And then I hit play on the video I was watching, and immediately Megan and Veda are like, Charlotte sent those emails.
Oh my God.
So I never responded to that video because I was like, yeah.
Right? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Insane.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That, like, you made me think about something when, Wolf has said repeatedly too that I fell asleep on the stream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
when it's
That was not
Megan
me.
or Erin who do that.
That was not me. It was Aaron who fell asleep for 20 minutes on a stream. What happened with me was I had been sick that day and had not eaten all day. So
Yeah.
right before I went live, whatever, it's like 7 o'clock or whatever, I came in here, like right before I hit go live, I took my medicine.
Right.
Okay. Well, on a completely empty stomach. So towards the end of the stream, I felt like I was fixing to pass out.
Yeah.
So I was trying to keep it together, and I was like, okay, we got to go. I'll talk to everybody later. Bye, blah, blah, blah. And I hit end stream. I hollered for my daughter. My son came in here running. I was like, I'm fixing to, and out I went.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what happened, but yet he says I fell asleep.
Yeah.
He's so dumb.
And we should believe Sean because he's the
Because
epitome
he-
of truthfulness.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I didn't know that about Aaron until somebody sent me that the other day, and I was like, oh my God. And then she gets up and admits it. Oh my God, I fell asleep for 20 minutes. I've got to go, y'all. I'm tired.
Did you have any relationship or working relationship or functional tertiary situation going on with Erin?
I did not. The
Okay.
only, I knew of her, but I don't think I ever talked to her or anything. But as it turned out, she wrote up in some of the court papers that I had brought Charlotte into the community. Did you know that?
All right, hold on. I'll put a pin in that for 1 second. I have 2 more questions just to wrap up this, and then we'll dive into
Okay.
Charlotte. Just
Okay.
because I don't want to get
Write it
too
down.
squirreled. Okay, so you
will.
didn't have a you worked with Megan and pseudo worked with Wolf because Megan brought him in with or without your
Yes.
consent, really, by the sounds of it.
Yes.
And you worked with Veda a little bit for a short period of time, a relatively short
Right.
period of time. You didn't work with Erin, and didn't really talk to her much.
No.
You did work with Steve a little bit for a period of time, but that seems like it was
Yes.
also pretty brief.
Yes. It was just when I was doing that
Facebook stuff.
the Facebook stuff. Yeah.
Then there was so the other ones are that I would have questions about would be Renelle, if you ever worked with Renelle.
No.
Or had much of a working relationship. Okay. What about Down the Rabbit Hole at Bedtime, Katie Parker?
No.
Okay, and the
I know
last
her.
one, like you watch her channel and stuff.
Yes. Oh, well, I used to. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And who's the other one? Anya, who am I forgetting?
That's
Veda,
everybody in.
Oh, Southern
Veda,
Mutton. That was the other one I wanted to ask about.
Southern
Don't even
Mutton.
know who that is. I've heard them
Okay.
mention her. No. No.
Okay. All
Mm-mm.
right, so that you were in with the okay, that makes sense to me. All right, now but let's bring that pin back. Aaron, in you're saying that you saw in some kind of paperwork somewhere that Aaron claimed to the court that you brought Charla into the
Into the
anti-Katie
community.
Joy
He,
anti-Katie Joy.
no, just that I brought her into the community. That I
Which
brought Charlotte
community?
into this drama community.
Oh, okay,
By
okay.
meeting all these people right here.
Oh.
By meeting all these people right here. That's why I went to and testified at Renell's trial to get
Okay,
that
yeah.
out there.
All right, yeah. Okay, let's get to that. You went from working with Megan where there was a lot of stuff being said about Charla in those streams to
Right.
leaving Megan to then ending up as a witness against Renell for Charla. So can you kind of walk us through that arc?
Okay. So I was guilty of judging Charla by what was being told to me by Veda and Megan this whole time.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
what were they
yeah.
saying?
I meant I didn't like her, which was not very adult of me, but I believed everything they were telling me. The only thing I was guilty of doing to Charla was sharing two of Steve's streams that he did about her. I shared them on social media. That's
Yeah.
all I did to Charlotte, and I got a what's that very first thing you get? Cease and desist from Charlotte for doing that.
Okay.
Okay, so that scared the living daylights out of me because I was like, I've
Because
never been
you're
in
a
trouble like that.
reasonable
That
person.
Yeah,
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 that
it
would
scared
be
me to death.
that would be a regular human reaction.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
That's what
figure.
it would be.
yeah. So then when we all when I, when everything happened with Megan and all of them, and I was out here, on my own, I guess I'll give it 2 or 3 weeks. I received a message on Facebook Messenger from Charla,
Mhm.
a very, very nice message from Charla. And so from that point, I think I waited like maybe a day before I answered her back because I sat and thought about it for a while. And then
Reasonable.
I messaged her back, and then from that point, we slowly started talking. And then we started talking a little bit more. And then, I said, hey, this is what I did. And, I'm sorry for prejudging you when I didn't even know you. That was not very adult of me to do. That was like kindergarten
Interesting.
stuff.
Interestingly, that sounds almost identical to what Charla, or what I've seen people talking about what Charla said to Nonsense. To be like, hey, these people were telling me a bunch of shit about you, and so I prejudged based off of what they were telling me, and like didn't like you and had an issue with you. Da 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 da.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Huh.
And then
Interesting.
and then we just started talking, and we've got a good relationship now, which I'm
Okay.
very
Yeah.
proud of. I felt
Yeah.
like I know y'all have probably heard my apology video that's up on
Yes.
my
Yes. Yes.
channel. I mean, I
Oh
shit
yeah,
on a
we did.
lot of people, you know.
Not as many as me. So the
Chesh holds the record in that's true.
Okay.
maybe I don't know about that. Okay, so I have a. What were they like besides like this obvious stuff that Wolf and Megan were saying on streams that you were on about Charlotte? Were they telling you anything specifically, or like were they fear monger, like trying to hype you up?
Not necessarily, no. I mean, I already knew. Like the biggest thing was like Veda would come to me and she would be like, I need you to go screenshot all of these tweets that Charlotte's doing, blah 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 blah.
She
We
can't do
need
it
to get
herself.
everything. I need everything for court. I didn't go do that the first time. I never did
Yeah.
anything like that for her. I claimed dumb.
Good.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know I need you to go clip this from this and blah, 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 blah. Well, I didn't really claim dumb. I
Yeah,
mean, I
oh
didn't know
word.
how to do it. Yeah. And I
I not
sure
only
didn't
do I
know
not
how
know
to.
how to do it, but I'm not also not gonna try and learn how to do it for you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, she had Megan doing all that. And then they had like pages and pages and pages and pages and pages. I meant like an astronomical amount of stuff that they had gotten off of Twitter that was going, I guess, to the judge. You know,
Did it?
Okay.
Did, did
Well, I was there. And they did not appear to have pages and pages and pages of stuff while I was there, which should
Yeah,
have been the
that's what
entire.
I'm
Well, originally when I was in Kansas, because I traveled to Kansas. For anybody who doesn't know, I
Mhm.
traveled to Kansas and went to witness in Aaron and
Oh, really?
Veda's
You
cases.
weren't. The judge didn't say that
Right.
you were not fit.
Not while I was
Yeah,
there.
20 hard drives. 20 hard drives, Maggie May. That's right.
I saw the usually what you're supposed to do is provide the opposing party your evidence before court starts and submit it, right? They hadn't submitted shit. They didn't
I
give
know.
anything or hand anything to Charlotte really except a handful of like printouts. And like the printouts that I saw that were personally handed to me by Veda were screenshots of my own channel's videos. So I'm like, okay, so like they're like as on the other hand, Charla had a binder at least this thick, three
Oh,
ring
wow.
binders, one for Aaron and one for Veda that she gave
Holy
to
cow.
them, and they were her
So she did
evidence.
the job for them.
Right, but I will point out two main things. One, when I was there was supposed to be the culminate. It was supposed to be the end, right? They were only supposed to be in court for X amount of time, and they were supposed to be done. They ended up not
Right.
being done, so they scheduled more. But Aaron and Veda should have been bringing their evidence at that time, believing that that would be their chance. That would be like that, and that would be over. Right?
Yeah.
It ended up getting extended, but that's neither here nor there. Their shit should have been there, regardless. And
Right.
two, I have never seen hide nor hair of those binders ever again from Aaron or Veda. And you know that Aaron likes to show off fucking everything. I bet money she forgot it in Kansas.
Probably so. Probably so. You're probably right.
Sticky
In
notes
her
in her
hotel
fluffy
room
pink
somewhere.
pen. Yes, Maggie knows.
Oh my
Maggie knows
God.
the notorious fluffy pink pen. Aaron,
Oh.
unbelievable, ridiculous, like dollar store.
You are going in a court of law, right? You want the judge to take you seriously. You're going there with a fluffy pink pen. If you think you're gonna look cute at your age with all that, the judge will be like, "Do you think this is a joke? Do you think like the judge and the judge will take it the other way? The judge will say, "You're making fun of my courthouse now, are you?"
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've been
And they
doing
don't like it.
that. So you
They
end up,
And
sorry, go ahead.
This is from someone
and
who's test. Go on, please. Sorry. Go on.
I was just wondering why, they go to court. They both go out to Kansas twice, correct?
Yes,
And then they
so
quit
far.
going.
Yes.
And then they quit going. They quit showing up for court. Every damn one of
By
them.
Aaron's own admission, yeah.
Yeah, I think the last one to show up was Renell, wasn't it?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Because I was really looking forward to last week, but
Yeah, right? I have been on the list for as a witness for all of the contempt hearings, and none of them will
Right.
fucking show up. I think they're
I
afraid of
know.
me at this point.
Yeah. I was really looking forward to it. Really.
Right?
I was. And then well, I mean, they had to be there, though, this last time, right? They had to
I
actually
believe
be.
so, yeah, they had to show up in person. yeah, for
Okay.
this next one.
Well, and, if they're not going to show up when they can go on Zoom,
Yeah.
then they're definitely not going to make the trip to Kansas. So,
Hurry, make the
But
trip to Kansas, get arrested. Fuck around, find
yeah,
out.
yeah, I know. Wouldn't that have been great?
Oh my god, I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go of that dream. One of them's gonna get
Oh, I'm
arrested.
not either. Me either. I'm not
Oh
either.
man. All right, chat. You guys let me
I
know
hope
if you guys
Erin
want to
gets
see some of
arrested.
these people. All right, it's put the name in the chat of who you want to see arrested the most, guys. Out of Aaron,
I'm always
Veda,
Team Erin.
Megan, Wolf, and Steve, who do you want to see arrested the most?
Oh,
I'm always
wow.
Team Erin.
What a tricky question, right? I don't think
That's
Renell's on
tough.
the docket to get arrested right now, so she's not in the list.
That's hard. That's tough.
Yeah, we asked the real questions here. So now you were brought in to. You mentioned earlier that you were brought in to witness again on behalf of Charlotte, or as a witness for Charlotte. The Charlotte called against Renell. But you said you didn't really interact with Renell directly at all. Can you explain a little bit how you ended up being a witness? You mentioned Aaron, but
Basically, because I've never seen the first video that Renelle has done ever. I've never watched any of her content.
okay.
It was simply because Aaron had said that I brought Charlotte into the community. That's where I testified that no, that had never happened.
Okay.
Through questioning from
Oh.
Charlotte.
And Renell. Yeah, can you give us some of the questions you got asked? If you remember. This is a while ago, admittedly, everybody. This is like what,
Yeah,
last
I
year
don't.
now?
I don't remember. She just asked. I think with Charlotte, it mostly had to do with, did you and I know each other before such and such a date, and blah blah blah. No, we didn't. Um,
Because, yeah, you wouldn't have known about Charlotte until after the court had started, after she'd already filed against them, from my understanding.
no, no, no. I knew Charlotte when it was leading up to all of that
July.
stuff.
That July of 2023.
Yeah, because she got the
Yeah.
C&D, didn't she?
Right,
Yeah,
for
so-
sharing the Steve
Yeah.
thing. Right.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Gotcha.
so I knew her before all that started, and then but it wasn't a real long period of time. And the questions that Renell asked me was like, "Do you even know who I am?" Well, yeah, I know who you are because somebody just told me who
Because
you were.
you're a group. Because you're a
Yeah.
group.
Have you ever
You're
watched
fucking
any of my
cabal.
content? No, I haven't.
I bet that
just
hurt her
stuff like that.
ego. Did she look offended when you said you've never seen any of her
Probably
content?
because I said it with a little bit of edge to my voice. It's like, no, I haven't.
No, you. God. All right. Now you said you haven't watched Renell's content, but now you've interacted with Renell directly in court. What is your assessment of like the kind of person you think she is, out of curiosity?
Well, from just meeting her in court, I think she's kind of, I would think she's a little bit arrogant. I would think she's a little bit, not trustworthy.
What makes you say that?
Well, because of the way she was asking me the questions that she was asking me, like she asked me the same question 6 different ways. So you're telling me you've never watched any of my content?
She was
That's what I
offended
just
about
told you.
that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I was like, why are you trying to trip me up? I'm not gonna. Yeah, fake. She's a fake person, like Maggie May has said. So I didn't feel she would not be a friend of mine.
She didn't rub you the right way, yeah.
No,
Fair.
not at all.
In my opinion, she's a gaslighter. She speaks very politely because then she can speak the most offending shit with that politeness, and leave the person confused. You know what I mean? Be condescending.
Yes, yeah.
You know when people are condescending and they're very polite at the
Yes.
same time.
The
the
tone, you
typical
mean?
villains they show in like in shows where they're the snotty villains who are like, oh yes, of course, I understand, yeah, but we are richer than you. Da, 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 da,
Exactly.
da, da. And then
Yes. Oh
Sandra
my
Bullock was
God,
like,
you did that
what
so
the
well.
fuck?
Yeah. Like
Oh
she
wait,
was
did I?
asking,
Oh
like I
shit.
said, she asked me 6 different ways if I'd ever watched her content. And I was like,
What a weird thing to get hung
I
up
said no
on.
the first time. Get it in your thick head, lady.
Do
yeah, I
you?
mean, she really got hung up on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think she was hung up on that? Was she? Do you think?
I
Okay.
don't know, but hurt maybe. I don't know.
I have a theory, and I'll run it past you. I think perhaps she was trying to say you can't be a witness against her because you've never watched her content.
Well,
Which that entirely just depends on the questions being asked, doesn't it?
that's not what I
Yeah,
testified to
Right.
from
exactly.
Charlotte. Charlotte didn't ask me anything about, if I knew Renelle. Charlotte's questioning was more or less about um how I was, you know,
Because
how I was brought into the community, and
Yeah.
if I had brought her, it was a
Yeah.
totally different bunch of questions. So
Right.
I would say that
oh,
Renelle was ill prepared because Renelle didn't know me either from Adam's house cat.
Right.
at one point Renelle started testifying me and she was like, oh, you said this and that, and the judge had to interrupt and tell her, please do not testify for the witness. And I was just like,
Oh wow.
I had the
Yeah.
judge
yeah.
interrupt because Renelle was getting argumentative and kept interrupting my answer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That can be
The
yeah, that's
annoying.
right.
sometimes you just
Because
gotta
it would have
stop.
been hard for me to say, "Do you mind? Would you shut up?" Because I'm trying to talk here, and then the judge probably wouldn't have liked that either. So
The
I
most.
had to remember that I was in a court of law
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
I
because to be
remember
doing that over Zoom is like,
you're at home, right? You're
yeah,
streaming.
I
You're
was
like,
sitting
yeah.
in my lounge chair in there. I wasn't sitting at a desk or nothing, and
The hardest
you
I
part
was
I
just
sitting in all
had
black.
was Aaron and Veda were so fucking incompetent at asking the questions that they wanted me to answer and weren't just rambling, incoherent, almost questions. I had to stop myself from and being like, I'm sorry, I think this is what you're trying to ask me.
wow.
Oh my god, it was so hard. They
The
questioned. I
better
think I
this
was the
flew
longest person that they questioned during like that hearing.
for longest
Uh-huh.
time. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I might have written it down how long I was on the stand for, but I think it was upwards of an hour.
Wow.
Wow.
For both of them combined.
Both of them asking me, yeah.
So did they both get to question you at the same time?
They had to go in turns, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. That would have been crazy. Yeah.
It was very
I
amusing.
would just
I
say,
had a lot of fun.
I bet it was.
I'll just say
I
one
I
had a
thing.
bet
really good time.
I can
I'll just
only
say one thing.
oh.
Sorry, my bad.
No, I
I'll
was
just
just
say
saying,
one thing,
oh god.
Sean, if you want to come in the live chat, just come in the live chat. It's okay. We are not gonna ban you.
Oh, is he
Just
throwing a
sitting
tantrum on
there.
Twitter?
On Twitter, yeah. I was
Sean,
like, come on, dude. It's okay.
if you want, Sean, I can give you a link and you can come in one of the days. Not today, because we're busy today, but another day you can just come
Yeah,
on.
we've got a very special person here with us today, so not today. But you can still say in the live chat, and if you want to say something, that's fine. As long as you don't say anything vulgar, it's fine.
No, you can say
Right?
things that are
Because we don't,
vulgar. You
like-
just gotta not get yourself banned. Like, don't break terms of service.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't break terms of service. Yeah.
Let me double
Just
check.
for-
I don't think he's banned, but I'll double check just in case somebody else banned him.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
some
double
point.
check and see.
Yeah.
It's possible. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so in contrast, you kind of gave us a little bit of an idea of what you thought of Renelle, which is, admittedly a stressful first encounter with somebody. So,
Right,
take it with a grain
yeah.
of salt, right? But in contrast, how do you feel about you've interacted with Charla now, and you got to interact with Charla in a court setting? What do you think about her as a person?
Charla?
Yeah.
I think Charla's very direct. I think Charla's very prepared. I think Charlotte's Charlotte's a very nice person. She's a very friendly person. She cares about the people that she's, close to, like her friends, her family. I'm sure, her husband was sitting there with her, and um, I thought that the level of support, between the two of them was something to be admired for him to be, right there with her every step of the way. So uh, I just hope that, she's able to get this all behind her and they leave her alone. However, I don't see it stopping yet. They still continue to do stuff to her, and I wish they wouldn't. But you're telling me the person who isn't playing my games. I
Um,
just think,
yeah, sorry, go ahead.
um, I just think that I like Charlotte. I really like Charlotte, and I really felt bad about prejudging her.
Yeah,
You're,
reasonable. The and does that seem to like contrast what you were being told about her beforehand?
oh my God, it's the total opposite.
That
The
sounds about
total
right.
opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the total opposite of what I was told before. She was the bad person. She was, I don't, she was the. I mean, I heard her called every kind of name that she could have possibly been called by them. And Charlotte, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but that's what they were doing, and um, making her out to just be absolutely positively crazy. You know,
Um,
Wow.
do you think do you think that how do you think that Renelle and between you've spent the most time with Megan out of
right?
the what
Yeah,
I affectionately call the company. You spent the most
yeah,
time with Megan. Um,
We
so you
love
would presumably know her the best out of all of them.
yeah.
Um, how does Megan sort of fit into this group of the company? Like, what do you think she kind of role she fills? And how does like the way you understand her sort of contrast and compare to both Renelle and Charla?
Oh Lord.
Aren't I a stinker? Aren't I a stinker
Yeah,
asking the
yeah, you are. Um,
man?
I think that. Let's see. I
She's
think that
not banned,
Megan has.
by the way.
I think that Megan has to be the leader of the pack. I think if she's not the leader and she's not calling the shots, and she gets pissy about it. Um, I think there is a
Mm.
humongous the difference between her and Charlotte's like night and day. Charlotte's a good person. Megan's a shitty person.
Mm.
Um, I feel like Charlotte is true to the people that she's friends with and stuff. I feel like Megan, you're only good with Megan as long as you're doing exactly what Megan wants you to be doing. Um, and when you're no good for Megan anymore, then you're out the door. You're the bad guy. She's kicking you out the door. As far as Renelle goes, I can't really make any kind of judgments there because I don't know Renelle good enough.
Yeah.
I just don't. And but Megan's got to be in charge. If she's not in charge, then she gets mad. She and Charlotte are like I said, they're night and day, night and day. Um, as far as I know, Charlotte
Megan
has
is
not
Charlotte
ever
with a
said.
twirly mustache.
God. Megan, as far as I know, Charlotte has not ever said one foul word, one bad word about me that I'm aware of. She might have
Mhm.
called me back in the day, before I knew her. She might have told her husband or something, oh my God, that Michelle is the worst person I've ever seen in my lifetime. But like I said, the only thing that I personally did to Charlotte was shared those two streams of
Even if she
stews.
thought that you did more than you did, I'm pretty sure you would pale in comparison to some of these other people.
Oh my God, I hope so. No, I didn't. I didn't do all that stuff. As a matter of fact, there was stuff that that there was a paper that um, Veda sent to Megan and asked Megan to send to me and Reagan
Okay.
to
Oh,
fill
right. I
out
forgot about Reagan. We should ask about Reagan. Sorry, go
to
on.
to to fill out for her for when they were going to court. And I've got it in my DMs. I don't even remember what it is right now, but it would have been me telling a lie.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And so I told Megan, I was like, I'm not filling that out for her. She was going to take it to court. I said, I'm not filling that out for her. Absolutely not.
Oh,
No.
was this in and around the mod call when they were trying to collude together to
You know, I wasn't in on that mod call. I've never even
Right.
heard that mod call. So
even
I don't
to
even
now
know
you
what
haven't.
it's about.
Oh, you should
No.
listen to it.
You can
just
hear it
for
on
the-
my channel if you ever want to.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
totally listen to it just for the sake of like it'll blow your mind.
Yeah, I've never heard
Yeah,
it.
just-
But
just
does
go
it
and
on
listen
your
to it,
channel? Does it say the mod call or whatever? Because I've never heard it. Just like I've.
Uh,
Oh
It's
wait.
on my channel if I'm not wrong.
yeah, it is. I'll go find it.
Okay.
It's
I'll
in
get it
my
sent to you
channel,
just so you
not
can see
Chesh's
it
channel.
because like it'll blow.
Okay,
It'll blow your
yeah, I'll
mind.
Yeah,
listen
just
to it.
listen to it later when you when you're looking for entertainment. Just listen to it. And then,
Oh
yeah.
my God. Yeah, no, I wasn't in on that. I'm so thankful. Oh
And-
God.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for the best.
Just remember, it's not the whole mod call because there's some parts omitted just because of what the hell was that?
Privacy issues.
Yeah, privacy issues. Yeah, so that's why.
yeah.
So it's not the whole mod call, but it's enough to tell you that how much like piece of shites these people are, and what great lengths they will go to try and
It's
Conspire
it's
with
crazy to me. I mean, they have got to sit and think about this stuff all day and all night. You
Oh
know?
yeah, how many? No, Dapper. This is This was well after. This was in September of I believe 2023. So this is well
was
after
Steve
we were
with
outside.
Megan and Veda and trying conspiring, whereas Steve admitted that it could have been Debbie who did all the bullshit that they were accusing Charlotte of.
Ugh.
Yeah. For anybody in chat that wants to see it, this is the link to it here. I'll just drop it a couple of times, so that's if you're curious. It's pretty crazy. It's we've covered it before, like I've did commentary over it, but there's some stuff in there that's nuts, and I'm just wondering if like perhaps when that was happening was around the same time of this call in September, because it kind of lines up with some of the stuff they were talking about in this call, where they were talking.
Well,
about,
if it
like,
did, I'm sure when I listen to it, it'll bring
Ring a
about.
bell.
And I'll go back on my phone and I will find that whatever that paper, whatever it was that she sent that she wanted us to sign, and send it to you.
character
so you can
witness
see it.
statement.
He was also-
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Veda also, if I'm not wrong, Katie Joy mentioned, I think so, in one of her streams, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember that. Veda tried to present her. She didn't present, like you said, Chesh, they didn't present anything before the court hearing, like to Katie Joy's lawyers. But the day of the hearing, in front of the judge, I think so. Veda tried to present stuff to the judge, and the judge was like, "No, you had to share it first with Katie Joy's lawyer, and then it would have been allowed in."
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So I think so.
Point of order.
Maybe it was part of that. It was
Maybe.
part of all that.
Now, I have another question for Michelle. Before I go into that, I want to about Katie Joy specifically. But Dapper in the chat said, "When is Steve going to learn that his mod calls leak?" My guy, this mod call. Besides, I don't know who leaked it, but I do know that Charla was in the mod call because Steve gave her a link.
and they were
She was
talking
sitting
about her.
there.
They were trying to set her up and lie about her to frame her in California court, and she was in the call. I told you it would blow your mind.
What kind of drug was he doing?
Brother, he was snorting fucking sidewalk outside of Applebee's. That's what he was fucking drugging.
Oh my God.
But you beat me to it.
Unreal.
That's crazy.
So, but I have a question about Katie Joy. So, have you ever interacted with Katie Joy at all?
Have I interacted with her? Wait just a minute. She did get mad at me when I was doing that group.
Yes.
I posted something and when I was doing that group for Steve. I posted something in there. I don't even remember what it was now because it's been so long ago. But she went ballistic.
Okay.
And she threatened to dox me or something like that, and I didn't care because my name is out there. My name is Michelle.
Right.
That's what I've always went by. So, and that's who I am. And I was like, okay. But anyway, she got really mad at me. Well, she blocked me on all of her stuff. So, except her YouTube channel. And I had quit watching her anyway. But
Sure.
that's the only interaction I ever had with her.
So you did used to follow her content at one point.
Yeah. I used to when she covered the when 100 Kids and Counting when she used to do that before it, because she used to cover that before it got so bad, with what's going on again with that family. But when all that started happening is when I quit following her, and when she got into all this shit that she does now, it just bores me. So
fair enough.
Have you ever texted, like DM'd with Steve? You don't have to answer the question if you're not comfortable, but
I've talked to Steve on the phone.
What did he usually talk to you about when he spoke to you? Just curious. You don't have to answer the question if you don't want to. You can say, nah, man.
Oh, I don't care. This is when the times that I talked to him on the phones was when I was Megan was thinking that he was upset with her. So that's what we talked about then. Was Megan thinks you're upset with her.
Steve, you drama queen. Oh my god. Oh, Michelle, I think Steve is mad at me. Can you get on the phone and talk to him and find out if he's mad at me? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you do that for him? I'm so scared that he's angry at me. And my fucking god. And Steve's like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not mad at her at all. I don't know why she thinks.
That's exactly what happened. Just like that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking that question.
I had to ask
Jesus
that question.
Christ.
Yeah,
Unreal.
that's exactly what happened. And other than that, we talked about his job and stuff like that, and just stuff in the group. Stuff in the group because that's the first time I had ever done anything like that.
Okay. I have to ask because this is like pure gossip. Yeah, Josh is like money is causing chaos now. It's like, did he ever bitch about someone to you?
Did he ever what?
Bitch about someone to you, like
talking behind somebody's back? You mean?
Yeah.
Not that I can recall.
Okay.
Not that I can recall. No.
How much did he talk about Katie Joy?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Did you talk to him about politics?
No.
Probably for the best.
I don't like that I have it.
I was gonna get jealous.
But I did not know. Wow, like he's really. I didn't know that he was as Republican as what he is.
Oh yeah. He's gone off the deep end on that one.
Yes.
So there's one other sort of like, I don't want to call them a major player because I don't really think they are, but they're like the boogeyman next to Katie Joy. How familiar, like, did you deal with Natalie at all, or Nat at all, or did you just get to hear a bunch of bullshit about Nat?
I just got to hear the bullshit. Nat was already gone.
Right.
When I came into the community. Now, supposedly Nat has come back in several people's chats, or somebody faking to be Nat.
Sure.
So I don't know if it really was. I mean, I've seen them in Megan's chat. Um, I think just Megan's chat, possibly.
Oh,
But
huh. Convenient.
I,
How
I
curious.
think I think that it was not really Nat.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
think it, yeah.
I'm
I
not
think
too
it was
worried about it.
somebody
Just
like
yeah.
I think it was somebody like Megan or Wolf pretending to be Nat.
Do you've seen all the wacky emails that everybody got, like signed up for funeral homes and like Domino's Pizza signups and like
No, I
emails
just heard
pretending to be
about that
Wolf?
stuff.
Okay. Would you have any idea of who you think it might be?
Who I might have thought did that?
Yeah.
Veda,
Why do you think it was Veda?
because I think Veda does stuff like that.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, can't argue with that logic.
Well,
And also,
she used
I
to
can
brag
tell you
about it.
this.
Mm,
Yes, that's probably why I think that. But here a while back, I guess it's been like 8 or 9 months ago when Charlotte could correct me if I'm wrong. Charlotte got an email from somebody claiming to be me, like it was my name is spelled Michala. Well, this was Micheala Mills at something 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 at Yahoo blah blah blah. And it was an email that got sent to Charlotte
mm.
saying something about, pretending to be me, that I had given them Charlotte's driver's license number, her social security number, and her birthday or something else. I don't know all that shit about Charlotte.
Right.
I don't know that stuff.
How would you?
Huh?
How would
Yeah. Well,
you? How would
Charlotte
you
got
know
upset
that?
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Oh,
wouldn't. But Charlotte did initially get upset about it.
I mean, yeah, it makes
And,
sense to get upset about it. It's like your
yeah, and
dox is
then
going
finally
around.
she let me know what it was, and I was like, what? And she said, Michelle, when I had time to sit and think about it, I really knew it wasn't you because of the way your name was spelled.
No, right.
I've had one email address since I was 37 years old. I'm now I'm above 60 now. Only
Right.
email address I've ever had. So, yeah.
Um, Interesting. I have one thing that I want to go back on that you brought up
Okay.
earlier, and it was Veda asking for people's driver's licenses.
Right.
Now, sorry, excuse me. Was she asked you? You got her. She asked you directly,
She asked the group as a whole.
and who was
We
in
had
that
a
group?
group chat.
Yeah,
Brenda was in that group. Brenda,
Country Girl Brenda,
no,
a different Brenda. Okay,
it's a different Brenda
okay,
that we were friends with. Brenda was in that group. Megan was in that group. Um,
you.
Reagan was in that group. I was in that group. Another lady that she had modding for her, that her son had cancer. Can't remember her name right now, but I'm sure y'all saw her in the chat. This was a long time ago. And I think that's it. There was just a handful of us. It was all the mods that
Six,
she had at
roughly.
that time. Yeah. It was
Hmm.
all the mods that she had at that time. And she came in there and asked us as a group, saying that she needed a copy of our driver's license.
And
Yeah.
how many people do you think gave her the
One.
driver's license?
Brenda.
Only one.
Brenda
Brenda.
did. Before we had time to get at her and say, no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
don't do
Don't do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Obligatory.
even
Don't
showed
give
us,
that shit out on the internet.
she even
Don't
showed us some fake email
from Facebook.
from Facebook. Yeah.
I saw that email. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That was not
there could have
real.
been, yeah. I think two things happened, in my opinion. Either Veda is such a criminal minded person that she does not feel any fear while she's trying to take other people's ID, or she got scammed herself. There are two
Mm.
things that are possible here. I'm giving her the grace, right? People can get scammed.
That's actually an
Right,
interesting angle. So that would
So
mean, so from our understanding of what's gone on is there is reason to believe that Charla's personal information, like her driver's license, her picture, all of that, ended up on the dark web.
yes.
Now, if Veda got scammed by something pretending to be Facebook that she was communicating with, and she's the one who sent those IDs, and then those IDs ended up on the dark web from there, that's not her putting it on the dark web, but that is her being responsible or within that
she's
thing of
still
getting
responsible. She did.
Oh yeah, she would still be responsible, but it wouldn't be her directly or anybody in this group directly putting it on the dark web themselves,
Right.
which they seem to think is the accusation, which does not appear to be the accusation.
And I think so. If that happened, the problem is because Veda pretends she understands internet and how technology works and everything, right?
Yes.
She pretends that, and it was so big on her ego that she would rather get blamed for maliciously asking for people's licenses than admit that she got conned.
Well, remember they all claimed that nobody asked for a license, nobody ever asked for a license, nobody asked for a license, and it turned out that was a big fucking lie. But on the other hand,
Nikki was in that group too. Nikki.
Oh, okay. Nikki Farron.
Oh, yeah.
Supernatural Crimes.
She's the one that went off. She went off on Veda.
Good.
About that.
You should.
Yes.
I agree with her.
It's not. It's not a joke to ask people's details like that, very important details, and them then ending up on the dark web.
But there's two additional factors to this though, because Veda had a Discord in which she was dropping Charla's personal information, so she was already doxing her anyway, regardless of the dark web stuff. But on top of that, if you recall, one of the investigations, the FBI investigations that were going on, Veda was exceptionally cleared.
I still don't believe it.
Well, exceptionally cleared is a very specific term. It means she was cleared on an exception. Right. Yeah. It doesn't mean she was exceptionally cleared as in like she's fully exonerated and she was exceptional and therefore she was cleared. No. It either means like an evidence issue or it means a prosecution issue or it means there's other things going on and further investigation needs to be done down the line about more. So if she got scammed by this thing, thinking it was Facebook, got these IDs, gave them back to what she believed was Facebook or whatever was scamming her, and then it ended, that would be a reason she would be exceptionally cleared. Because they would need to follow up on that Facebook thing or on that scam thing and then follow up with that more so, and that would be the priority more than Veda doing this incidentally or accidentally.
I will add that. Let me just complete, then I'll let you go. I'll let you speak, Michelle. Yeah. So the thing is that FBI investigation was around Katie Joy and the threats that Katie Joy was receiving, wasn't it? Or
no,
was it
there's been more than that. There's been a bunch of them at this point. Because remember, Charla was submitting stuff to the FBI according to the emails that Renell showed.
Yes.
Right. Charla claimed that she was reporting all of this stuff that was going on to the FBI because part of the reason is because her stuff ended up on the dark web.
And Renell was mad that Katie Joy wasn't focusing on her. That was sorry.
Priorities.
That was so bullshit.
What do you think, Michelle?
She was so mad.
Well, I mean, the time that Charla, they got a hold of Charla's driver's license or whatever. Okay, there was a big break because that happened before I even knew any of these people.
Yes.
Okay.
That happened early on.
And then and so there was a big period of time between that happening to Charla and Veda asking us for our IDs.
Yes. Yeah, so, it could be, the thing is that it could be completely unrelated and just be coincidental.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point I was trying to make. It
I mean, I
wasn't.
guess it's possible. I mean, I feel like the idea or something that one of these people would say would be like, oh, well, Katie Joy paid somebody to fake an email to send to Veda to pretend to be Facebook to get this information so then we can blah, 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 into
Jesus
oblivion.
Christ.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the kind of nonsense that, like, I've gotten used to with this group of people, where there's, like, everything is Katie Joy. Katie Joy is a super-powered, supernatural being that can bend time and...
So does every bit of this stuff that even
Hmm.
started happening before I came into the community, every bit of this started with Katie Joy? Like, is that how the whole thing started?
I guess. I mean, it's kind of hard to put all of this nonsense on Katie Joy, but they were a Katie Joy hate group. That's how all these people
Okay.
came together. So
Okay.
it's hard to just blame Katie Joy for it because, I mean, it's not really her responsibility. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
she does things that I would disagree with, or she doesn't handle things in a way that I think is appropriate sometimes. But like, I wouldn't say that she's responsible for the behavior of the group that hates her, and like, you know what I mean. So I in a way, she's like tertiarily like a catalyst, but like I don't think she's, you know what I mean. Like I don't think it like start. You know, I don't know. That's just my opinion, though.
She has a lot of hate groups, right? Because I
Oh,
mean,
there's a lot of people that don't like her.
Oh yeah.
yes, I have seen a lot of. I don't see it as much as what I used to, though.
It's
It
petered
seems
out.
like now they don't really talk about her anymore. They talk about everybody else now.
You're still in that
Like
Discord,
this
aren't
group.
you?
I've
Me?
never been in a Discord. Well, I can say this: when Beta first started her Discord,
Mhm.
I tried and I was like, I don't even know how to use this. I'm out. So
Discord
that's
isn't
the only time.
exactly UI friendly, like user friendly when you first get in there.
Yeah,
It's
no.
not
I
exact-
was like, nope, too complicated for me. So, and I'm
Yeah.
proud that I've never
Fair.
been in a Discord because there seems like a lot of stuff comes out of Discords that, you know,
Yeah, Discord is not exactly like anywhere on the internet. When you start getting into isolated groups, you need to be careful.
yes,
Like,
I
keep
can
an eye
tell
out.
that.
Well, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to your videos about online harassment because you've been directly involved both on both ends of being the
Yeah.
person harassed by the group and being a part of the group, which is a unique perspective.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I started out as on the harassment side and now, you know, and now I guess for 2 weeks, they've got content for 2 weeks now, Chesh.
Listen, this is how you really take over somebody's YouTube channel.
Absolutely. Don't you want to be talked about? Yeah. Talk about me a little bit.
There's
Talk
the
about, who says that? Aaron says that.
Aaron. Yeah.
And she gets happy when somebody talks about her.
My favorite
Makes
is
a
she
video.
claims that she gets happy when somebody talks about her, and then when it's me, she gets really mad. She's really upset.
Well,
Womp womp.
I mean, come on, Chess, you're just a thorn in their side. You know,
Oh no! What? Oh,
you know, I can remember being over on
shucks.
the bad side, and
Oh yeah.
everybody be like, "Oh my God, Chess is doing a stream on us today. Let's all go over there." So I'd come over here for like 5 minutes, and I'd be like, I'd sneak out and go do other stuff that I had to do because,
Because there are better things to do.
well, I mean, not really that, but I meant
Hey,
I just.
it's okay. It's okay. It's
I just,
okay.
I mean, I just don't like listening to people knowing what they're going to do after this is over with. Just like right now, I know what's
Yeah.
going to happen. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I knew what was going to happen be there. And then I never saw my face on one of them stupid little dolls that you had up there for the company. So I was like, screw it. I'm not, you know.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, actually,
It'd be
we
like the
should.
company. The
Well, I'm
company.
not
And I was
even
like,
included. What the fuck is this?
They
To be
I
fair,
wasn't
I would have
important
been.
enough, so I was like, I'm not
the
listening to
company.
that.
To be fair,
Nobody's going to be talking about me.
if I was you, I would have had the same reaction. The disrespect. On the other hand, this is fascinating. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm really kidding. So,
No. That's actually I am now. I'm a little bit curious since you brought it up. There was like we have had Manya and I have had a back and forth with these people. Mainly a little bit more me than Manya in some ways, and maybe a little bit more
yeah,
Manya than me in other ways.
yeah.
From being in that side and on that group, how did like in the background? How were they responding?
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That just like they're going to now. I mean, like, can you believe that they said that? We've got to do a stream about them right now tonight. We got to get them up there. Michelle, can you go make a short? Okay, I don't think I ever did anything with Manya, but I did you. Michelle, can you go make a short?
Oh, you did me? Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. She did a couple. I think so. She did.
So what was
Yeah.
your opinion of us, and has that changed? You can do us one at a time. You can do Manya first, and then do me if you want. But I'm curious.
Well, how has it changed? Well,
Be
my opinion
honest. Insult me.
my opinion of y'all at the time is that like y'all were kind of just like
Immature.
Charlotte was, y'all were,
Yeah.
trying to cause problems. Y'all were the ones being the troublemakers. Not
I
them.
mean,
Uh-oh.
Y'all were the ones being
Grandma
the
has
trouble.
spoken. We get out of
Y'all
here.
were, y'all were the ones being the troublemakers.
I mean that's
And
not wrong.
that's not totally right either,
Not
because
totally right.
then
Yeah.
then they were doing the same thing. They were just like they were doing, just like Veda was doing with nonsense at that time.
Oh yeah.
You
yeah.
know, so
Veda was
and
obsessed
then
with nonsense.
yeah, and then how
She
has my
wanted to be
opinion
nonsense.
changed now because I've had time to sit and think about it.
Mm.
And just like the same thing with Charlotte, again, I was prejudging people,
What
right?
happens?
And I don't know why I did that, because I mean, I'm a pretty level-headed person when it comes, I may not be computer smart, but I'm a pretty level-headed person. And I can't remember, I get on this internet stuff and I learn how to use my phone, and I'm like, hell yeah, I can have some fun now. I'm retired and blah, 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 blah. And I'm really ashamed of myself.
Mm.
For a long time, I was ashamed of myself for prejudging people and then not giving people the benefit of the doubt. And Chess, most of the hate, not hate, most, because this is your channel,
Yeah.
okay? And,
So
I,
she says.
so she what? So, Manya was, to me at that point in time, your sidekick, more or less,
Yeah.
and you were the one, and you use some big words like both of y'all do. So half the time I would be having to look those words up to say, because I mean, let's get real. It's not like I'm from New York or anything. I am a simple country girl from Alabama.
I'm from
Okay,
Alabama. Yeah.
I don't understand. I was having to look words, but
Oh,
y'all
you
taught me
mean
a lot.
My mom's given me
you
shit for that before. She's like, "What's that? I don't know what you're saying. What's this word you're using?"
Yeah,
you're
and there's
modeling
nothing
dyspeptic
wrong with that.
nincompoop.
But you have to remember sometimes who you're talking to.
Ah, who's the demographic? Who's the demographic? The
Oh,
I think that's
my
I think
grandma from Alabama is my demographic. I have to make sure she understands
Oh my
all
God.
the words that come out of my fucking mouth.
You get an A+ for that. You get an A+. Can y'all believe that Megan makes fun of my Southern accent? I mean, she is from Louisiana.
It's adorable.
It is a state over from me. You have Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana.
She
She's
also
actually
has that
further
twang.
south than I am, and she
Right.
makes
Yeah,
fun
she
of
has that
my
twang.
accent.
That's funny.
Yeah, she.
I think
Jeez, yeah.
That's what
that's
this is like.
silly. That is
That's ad
Yeah.
splitting
attack because
hairs.
they don't have anything, a substance to add or no, proper argument. So they go for personal attacks, on
Yeah.
something
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I think
I
there's
think personally it's adorable, and Megan
Oh,
should not
thank you.
has no position to say that. Yeah, she also has a twang. She also has that twang, a bit of
Yes.
that in her
Yeah.
when she speaks. So she has no
Yeah.
grounds of making
you can
fun.
tell when
I mean,
she's
she
more
says
hot
the
and
word
bothered.
y'all a million more times than what I do.
There's also one of the things that I get a bit of a kick out of is that there's when it comes to just your description of being like, hey, I'm usually a level-headed person, and I don't know what was getting into me when I was learning all of this, being on the internet and da 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 da. I quite frankly, I think it's, if you permit me, don't take me too seriously, and
Go
obviously with a
on.
grain of salt. It seems to me that this is something that easily happens to people, specifically because one, you're in a brand new environment, you don't know what to expect, and it has completely different social expectations than what you're used to in real life. And so
Absolutely.
if you take all of those things, you combine them, and then accidentally having tripped into a group of pieces of shit who are purposefully gaslighting you and lying to you for their own agenda, it's so, and now you're just surrounded by those people all the time that you just expect this and you think this is normal. It's a trap that's really
normalized.
easy to fall into. And I think
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that's the case anywhere. Like, if you move countries and you're in an entirely different country and you don't know anything about that country or its social expectations or its culture, and then you just get dumped in with like the worst people there, you're gonna be doing the bad things because it's the only way you know how to interact in that space.
Right. Yeah. That makes good sense. Perfect sense. Yeah.
And it takes like sometimes like a straight up kick in the head to get out of it, or sometimes it like getting a cease and desist, where that's like, oh shit, something real, something serious is happening that is different
Yes.
than what I'm used to, or something like along the lines of having this group or people in this group turning on you, or seeing them turn on enough people enough times to be like, shit.
Yeah.
Am I next?
When I tell y'all that's when I said earlier that scared the shit out of me, that's what I meant. Like,
I believe it.
phew, I got that thing and I was like, whoa, whoa.
That's
Like,
what
No,
it is.
no,
it
That's
no.
how we have
shakes
been
you
brought
out of
up,
it,
all
and
of us.
makes you think about what's going on in a different
Right.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It
Yeah.
which
did.
direction you might end up going in.
Well,
And
because it
that's
makes
Yeah.
you
how we have
think
been
about
brought
it
up.
offline. And when it makes you think about it offline,
Exactly.
then
It's
you start bringing in
action
your
world.
normal personality traits, your normal, like your usual behavioral habits. And so now
Yeah.
suddenly you're
Yeah.
applying your usual behavioral patterns and habits to something that you weren't applying them to before, and suddenly the entire perspective just shifts.
Right. I mean, there's no way if I had continued, if I had just taken that cease and desist and thrown it over my shoulder and be like, okay, I'm going to keep doing what I was doing, but now I'm going to pile it on even thicker, yada yada yada,
The
and one
double
thing
down.
leads to another. Yeah, and then I would have been taken to court.
Yeah.
Say if I would have been taken to court,
Mhm.
there's no way in hell that I wouldn't have shown up for court. I would have been
Right.
Exactly.
so scared, and nobody could have talked me into not going to court.
Do you think they're talking each other into not going?
I absolutely do.
Elaborate. Why do you think that?
I mean, I just feel like who does that? Who does that? First, you had, Wolf didn't
Fair.
go,
Yep.
and then who didn't go next? Well, Megan and I think Veda and
Veda and Aaron.
Aaron went twice.
Yep.
Megan went once, I believe, over Zoom. I think once.
I think she went twice because she had to make that
Did she?
agreement she allegedly made with the judge, right? Recently.
Okay.
So that would have been at least twice.
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
went once.
Yeah. I
And
always
then got
forget
smacked
about
in the face.
Steve. It's,
Well, yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
could argue Steve went twice because he went to California, and you could, and he like dropped it before they actually started, but he went. And then you could argue that Veda went 3 times because she went to North Carolina,
Oh yeah.
if you include those
Well,
ones. It's complicated. There
yeah.
was a lot of them, so it's like if
There
you're
was
gonna
a
want to get all
lot,
of them.
wasn't there? There
Yeah,
was a lot. I mean, it's been what, 3 years this has been
and
going on.
Renell's gone twice because
Yes,
Renell,
yes.
yeah,
The first time she went, and then she put all that stuff out, and then
yeah.
she went back. So
Fucking
yeah,
embarrassed herself. And Renell was my
yeah.
experience with
As
Renell was that she seemed angry. She got pissed off really fast with
Yeah.
me.
yeah.
Did you guys find that she got mad at you?
Oh,
If she got mad at me, I didn't know nothing about it. You mean when I was in court with her? I think if she got mad at me and upset with me, it's because I had never watched her content, because that's the only thing that it seemed like the questioning was about. So
Yeah. Interesting.
I think she got mad at me because I didn't get defensive, and she thought less of me because she's American, and I'm from India, so she thought less of me in that
She's
way.
racist.
But she's racist,
wow.
and I think she expected me to get defensive, but I didn't. I actually kept explaining to her, girl, we were responding to you. You called us names, and then you accused me of hurting your child somehow. And when I asked for, evidence, you said, "Nuh-uh." That's something very serious to say about someone on the internet, especially with the
I
number of
remember
followers you
that.
have.
I remember that. So I
Yeah,
mean, where did that
and
come from? That you
no
hurt
Her
her
fucking
child?
ass.
clue. Her ass, the
Wow.
asshole where the sun don't shine.
I'm not gonna lie, that's one of my favorite lore drops about myself I've ever heard. That I apparently convinced a whole bunch of 8th graders to go beat up another 8th grader because I don't like their mom.
Wow.
I hope it's true.
And
I
she
wish that were
actually
true.
posted a picture of a kid's arm with a blue yellow bruising on it somewhere. I don't know if it was on her Twitter or was it on her YouTube.
I
She
think it was on
posted that
Instagram.
claim. Yeah, it was because of us, me and Chesh. And I was like, that is something, and we are allowed to defend ourselves. We are YouTubers. You are a YouTuber. You made an accusation against us. It is between us. Sharla is different because she's a private person. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. If you're
Right.
trying to say that yours and my interaction is the same as yours and Sharla's, that's not what you're doing. You're showing that you are a bully to anyone that you think is, going against you.
I just wish I had a
Mm.
posse of 8th graders I could boss around.
Wouldn't that be good?
That'd be hilarious. I can't get these
That
guys
would
to
be
like
good.
the stream.
I know. I'm s-
Well,
yeah.
fascinating. This has been a little bit enlightening. I think there's been a couple of things in here that have been like kind of little bomb drops.
Oh,
Yeah.
Of like just little nuggets of information that are just like, oh, well, there's some perspective.
yeah. Yeah.
Chat has already been like that they really enjoy you. And want you to
Oh,
come
well,
back.
thank you. I will
So-
come back anytime. I've enjoyed this. I really have. But let me say something.
Aw.
Yeah. No, we're not. Yeah, go.
I'm an old lady, and it's like 12:03 at my house right now.
Yeah, we were looking to wrap
Uh-oh.
up.
Midnight 03. But hey, I'm good, because once I got, into it and stuff, I was like,
Once you get
started
going.
waking up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
we can go at a different
Uh-oh.
time because this is specifically done.
Oh
for
no, I
Friday.
know that you do. I know that you do with your pal here on Friday nights, so I
We
was
just
aware
got
of
grandma's
that.
sleep. Everybody run.
Fucking Manya living on the opposite side of the goddamn globe.
I know. It's like morning over there, isn't it?
It's morning here. It's 1
Afternoon,
a.m. my
actually.
time too.
Oh,
So I got a
Yeah, it's me.
there is one thing that I'd be curious about, and we can talk more about
Okay.
this after stream a little bit.
uh-huh.
I've linked your channel in the chat, and it's also linked in the I tagged you, so it's linked in the
Oh, thank
title
you.
of the video for so if anybody wants to check it out.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You said you had a video coming out in the near future about online harassment. You said you got one about homelessness and talking about the UK and Canada and stuff. I'm very curious to watch those when they come out. But I am interested in having you on for other topics or for other things. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm more than happy to have you back.
Absolutely.
And potentially having you over on Debate Hub instead of here for like more, real content than just me being a shithead, which is like.
I like the shithead side of chess.
Hey!
I like that side.
Yeah.
Alabama grandma has blessed me this day.
Oh,
It's been
shit.
We are
accepted.
blessed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Praise the sun. All right. Well, obviously,
Praise the
there's going to be
grandma.
some fallout from this stream, and I can't wait to
Absolutely.
enjoy some of that.
Like, I think we've already been given like half of their stream tomorrow night. So,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, they just got through doing 2 on me last week. They
Oh,
brought
they were
up the old
prepping.
stuff.
Really?
They brought up the old stuff between me and Alice.
Oh my god.
Oh God, this still
The shit.
honking
I mean,
about Alice.
No offense, but who the fuck cares?
Alice.
it was something. It was an
Fucking
argument.
Alice.
It's So anyway, yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean,
well,
it's something.
I'll keep an eye out to see what they have to say, and if there's any
Okay.
clips worthwhile, I'll let you know and maybe bring you back to touch on them if there's anything funny enough. I doubt
Okay.
there's gonna be anything funny enough, but if there's something that's memeable, we can have a go at it.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to say
Yeah.
everything that just came out of my mouth tonight
Mm-hmm.
has been a lie. I promise you. Ain't nothing
All right,
I've
taking
said been
bets.
a lie.
Taking bets now.
I'm telling you, that's what's fixing to happen.
I believe it.
Megan's going to go find all those fake screenshots again, and she's going to be pulling them up, and Wolf's going to be like something like this, and you're not going to be able to say the fucking word he says. So
That was a really good Wolf impression. Oh my god.
That is
All right,
so awesome.
So, do you have any last words? Anything you want to say to anybody in particular? Anything you want to say about anybody in particular? And anything you want to shill or talk about?
no,
before we
I
go?
just want to thank y'all both for having me on. I have looked forward to this for so long. You just don't know.
Aw.
I want
This was so
to
much fun.
kindly thank your chat for being so welcoming, because I don't believe I know a lot of them. I don't recognize a lot of the names.
You
So,
probably would. A lot of them are before your time.
yeah, but I want to thank them for being so kind and everything and welcoming. And I look forward to coming back and doing a lot of stuff. So,
Yay.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
and you want me to hang
Yes.
around? Did you say you had something that you wanted to ask me about?
Oh yeah, but we can talk about that in DMs. You don't have to worry about that. So you
Okay.
You go to bed. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to bed too.
Good night, Grandma. Good night.
Good night.
Alabama grandma is my new favorite thing. This is wonderful.
Yeah, the
Thank you so.
tag thing.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
start bringing her on for a segment that's just titled "Alabama Grandma Says," and we're just gonna have her spew some.
That would be
some
so much
advice.
fun.
That would be so good. All right, thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna get
Thanks,
the hell
y'all.
on out of here. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Like and subscribe. Go subscribe to After Dark 60. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye now.
Thanks.
Hello.
Welcome back to Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday. Don't Feck Friday.
It's going to be fun.
I should have told Wolf that if he wanted to come on, I'd wear my bunny hat to make him feel more comfortable.